Hi everyone and welcome to another video. I'm putting this video together for mainly the Otley site, obviously because somebody said that they wanted to know about the prisoner of war camp, which was on Weston Lane. But I will also be putting this on my YouTube channel as well. So if you're struggling to view it on a mobile device via the Facebook sites, then this will appear this coming Sunday on my YouTube video, where you are able to see the pictures more clearly on a television. So if you're wanting to know what the channel's name is, it is Andy to Know. So all you need to do in the search on YouTube is put Andy to Know and it will come up. The site of Weston Lane Prisoner of War Camp was established in 1944 and was used until 1948. The prisoner of war camp was split into two areas. One was obviously the main site, and then there was an annex site as well. The site has been identified from air photographs as a series of structures, earthworks and crop marks. Some of the crop marks may be associated with the movement of personnel along regular routes between buildings. Various internal compounds, permanent buildings including huts and a guard block, and the perimeter fence can also be identified from pictures. Further information from ex-German prisoner of war indicate that there were a number of watchtowers spaced at regular intervals along its perimeter fence. They also suggest that much of the accommodation was in tents. All physical evidence of the camp has been destroyed by the construction of the Weston Estate housing development, which began in the late 1940s. So, as previously mentioned, the World War II military complex is visible as numerous structures, earthworks and crop marks in air photographs. The complex included practice trenches, a firing range, two temporary prisoner of war camps and a military camp. The trenches are either castellated or zigzag in appearance and around 1 metre wide. They are mostly found within the grounds of Weston Lane or within some little distance of the prisoner of war camp. In some pictures, the firing range is also visible on vertical photography from 1989. It's 48 metres long by 25 metres wide, with a distance of 32 metres between the target embankment and the firing bays. Each of the prisoner of war camps is surrounded by a barbed wire fence or other fortification. There are few permanent structures except in the ablutions, guard and mess huts. The occupations, it appears, were housed under canvas tents, which have left no trace after their removal. The latter camp appears more typical of the type. Though still largely temporary, there were more permanent buildings, and perimeter fortification is set out in various internal compounds and inset entrances. The military camp itself consists of a perimeter fence surrounding numerous large buildings. It is possible that this was to house those who worked at the prisoner of war camps and or to serve as a hospital. The layout of this compound is still visible on the latest photography, as it has been absorbed into the town of Otley and remains in use as a hospital. The Second World War prisoner of war camp at Weston Lane in Otley is classified as a base camp, and as previously mentioned, all visual evidence of the camp has been destroyed by the construction of the Weston housing development from the late 1940s. Now, some of this was in the form of prefabs, and the Wharfedale Observer cutting, which is shown now from November 1947, says that 50 prefabs were built, and you can see them to the left of the circular road, which is the oval with Weston Lane below. The plan shows the 50 prefabs marked with red dots, and the photo shows them on Weston Ridge. Now, according to the Heritage Gateway website, a detailed research has been carried out on the Weston Lane prisoner of war camp, including interviews from ex-German prisoner of war. A full archive of the information recorded has been deposited in the Second World War Experience Centre in Wetherby and at Otley Museum. So that ends the video on the prisoner of war camp at Weston Lane. I am sorry that it's not really extensive. There seems to be very, very little information in regards to this. If any of you do have any memories of the prisoner of war camp or any stories, then please do pop them in the comments. And until my next video, please all take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.